What's up, YouTube? This is Rhonda from Triple R Reviews, and today is Craft Day! Oh my gosh, I love crafts. I do all kinds of crafts, you guys. I crochet, I paint, I diamond paint. Sorry, I needed that. I've made jewelry. Anyways, I do all kinds of crafts. And there's a new craft. Well, I mean, it's not really a new craft. People have been doing it for years, but it's a more popular craft now than it has been in the past, is resin. So my sister bought some resin stuff and she wanted me to try it. So I figured, yeah, let's do it. And let's do it here on Triple R. Because this craft is kind of intimidating, right? I've never done this, you guys. First time ever doing resin crafts. So let's see how hard it really is. I'm going to adjust the camera now so that you guys can see what I have here so I can show you everything. So these are all my goodies. I've got UV resin. Now UV resin will harden faster, which is why I picked that for this video. It hardens faster with a little UV lamp or even just the sunlight from this room. Now it's nice that it hardens between 3 to 5 minutes, but it's also puts you under the pressure of making sure that you have to work faster to get what you need done, okay? I've got some mica powder in green and some mica powder in blue. I've got a bunch of different little, like, they look like stones, different colors and such. I've got some little mushroom pieces that I could put in there. And I've got some shells. As you guys know, I love my sea stuff. And then I've got some molds. I've got this mold right here, which will make like a little, almost like candle holder sort of thing. I've got this one, which is basically the same thing, just square. And then I've got these molds, which you can use to make pendants or like, well, pendants, yeah. So that you can make necklaces and such, okay? So what I'm gonna do, put that stuff aside for right now. I think I'm going to start with one of these and then I'll put it under the light so you guys can see while I'm working on the next project. I don't know, I didn't test whether or not this light's kind of hard to open the stand. I don't know why, but it is. Maybe because I have no nails right now. But yeah, see, the stand is not going to hold that. But I'm assuming that I can go like this too. As long as it's getting some of the UV light, it should be fine. So I'm going to put this aside. And then let's figure out what we got to do. Oh, I'm going to put some gloves on too, you guys. They do recommend that you wear gloves. And I just want to let you know that resin is actually toxic, at least before it hardens. So you want to be careful with this stuff around kids or pets, and make sure that you're doing it in a ventilated area, because I'm under the impression that it doesn't smell that great. So you probably want to be careful with that, okay? So, oh, these gloves are hard to work with. Okay. Well, we'll see how long the glove situation lasts for me, because they're pretty big on me. My fingers won't fill it up. So we'll see how long that lasts. Alright, so I opened up the resin. And there is other resin, like I said, you mix it together, you mix two different components to, yeah, these gloves aren't going to work. But it just takes longer to dry, and I wanted this video to be satisfaction for you guys, so you guys can actually see what's going on. I also got these, which is little, like they're the part that you put in the top of the pendant so that you can hang it from a chain or something. So I got my resin. Let's do the first one non-colored, and I picked out some little, let me move these. I picked out some little teeny shells that I thought were kind of cute. So we'll put those in there. And then I thought that these are really pretty. It's like kind of all different colors of a blue. Kind of reminds me of the sea in a way. So let's check out how we can do this here. Now, like I said, this is the first time ever I'm doing this. So I'm gonna get one of these little, I've got a whole bunch of little cool tools. This is a dropper, but I'm gonna use it to put stuff into the resin because I don't have like a toothpick or anything right now. So I'm just putting resin inside here, and then I'm looking in there to see. Okay, alrighty, and then just drop some of these guys in there and see what happens. Oh, we can make it so that they're not all in one spot, which is good. They're not sinking, so that's good, I guess, too. So let's just put some of these guys in here. And let's put that guy in there. And I'm going to push it down with the dropper. And then I'm going to add some more resin. And do the same thing. Just put some of these guys in there. And I'll put this one in there. How cute. The thing with these silicone molds is it makes sure that you can get things out easily, which is good, I guess. Like, I've used these before too with when I was making soap. So that was another thing I've made before, is I used to make soap at a little soap company with my best friend. It was called R&B Soap Company. And we would make and sell our soaps. So that was fun, and we made candles and bath bombs and all that kind of stuff. This was before Bath and Body Works came out. We used to make all different kinds of flavors, and, well, not flavors. You don't eat soap, guys. Don't eat soap. It's not good for you. Alright, now I'm just going to top that off right there. I see a little bubble. Let me get that with my handy dandy thing here. Alright, and I'm going to put this little silver part right. Oh, it's sunk. Oh no. Okay, that's not good. Let me get it out. Oh, get out, get out. Where'd you go? Oh, you went way down there. Get out, get out. Get out. Get out. Okay, got it. I got it. I got it. Okay. Excuse me. Now, I was also told that if there's a lot of bubbles, you can use a lighter or a candle lighter to get the bubbles out. I did not bring one over here. So this one may have some bubbles, but this is what it looks like filled. And then I'm just going to put the light over here and, dude, turn on, because I did charge you. This light didn't want to work the other day either. This is not a very good light. Oh my goodness. Okay, so first fail of the day is the light isn't working. So we're gonna just go ahead and keep our little guy over here by the sun, and hopefully it dries while we make something else. Alright, so it did say, let's see, it says a UV lamp, it's gonna take 2 to 4 minutes. Sunlight on a sunny day, take 5 to 10 minutes. Sunlight on a cloudy day, it will take 20 to 40 minutes. Hardening occurs under sunlight, please work indoors. Hardening occurs when exposed to ultraviolet light for a long time. Okay. So, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to just keep it there in the sunlight and see what happens, okay? Now I do have sun coming in off of my window, and I probably could put it over there in the sun directly, but I'm not going to do that because I want to see how it would be if you're just working on a table. I mean, there's a lot of light in my house, so it should get fairly hard. Alright, so now let's have some fun and let's mix up some colors, you guys. What do you think? I want to show you how you can mix the resin with the mica powder to make a color. So I'm going to dump a bunch of resin in here. I'm going to try and make it fairly even. Let's see. So I'll just do 2 projects today so you guys can see them, and that way too I don't use all my sister's UV resin. But I think this is fun though. We'll do 2 different ones and check it out and see how it turns out. Okay. This is what mica powder looks like on the inside of the container. It's very fine powder. You can use it for soaps, you can use it for paint, like if you want to make a different color or something. So see how that's just mixing into the resin, and it's turning the resin blue. It's a very pretty blue too. Look at that. Very pretty. Alright, so we didn't make that much of one color, but we're going to go ahead and we'll do the circle one. And we'll take that blue and we're going to pour it right into this mold. Just like that. I'm going to try and go around it so that it kind of gets blue on all the sides. Let's see where there's not much blue. Maybe there, there. I'm just kind of pushing some of the resin around inside the mold. It looks like that on the inside. It looks pretty messy right now, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then I will do the other one in the green. Oh, this one has a seal on it. Oh, there we go. And as you can see, like before, it doesn't take a whole lot of mica powder. Mica powder goes pretty far. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit, and then we'll see if we want to put more in. Oh no, that's kind of nice, but it's still a little clear. Since we're going to put clear in there too, I'm going to put more mica powder. I want it to stand out from the clear that we put in, because basically we're going to be having a blue and green mashup here with clear inside too. So, oh yeah, that's pretty. Look at that. Nice. Okay, so mix that up real good. Oh, that's got a smell to it. We're going to do the same thing. I'm just going to go around the whole thing. Try and get some green in the sides too. Mixing it in with the blue. Getting that all in there. Ooh, that was a big hunk. Alright. And then I'm going to move it around on the inside. I thought blue and green would be kind of cool because that goes with my aesthetic for my house. Alright, so now it looks like that on the inside. And I'm going to try and fill the rest of it with the clear. Try and complete our little project here with clear. Now, like I said, try not to judge me too harshly. This is the first time I've done this. I've never done resin before, but at the same time, it seems pretty self-explanatory. But I need to learn techniques and such. I mean, like, I learned when I was doing soap a bunch of techniques that would make things easier or cuter or whatever the case may be. And I need to do that with this too, because it takes time to learn those tricks, you know. Alright, it looks like it's pretty full. I want to make sure I don't have no gaps or anything in there. Try and get any bubbles out. Yeah, see, I see bubbles coming up. I don't really care if this one has bubbles, to be honest, because that would kind of go with my ocean theme too. Maybe I should put some of these shells on the bottom of it. I think that'd actually be kind of cool. Even though it's on the bottom, I think it'd be kind of cool. So let's do that. As long as we don't, you know, as long as it's still flat on the bottom, we could put these shells in there. It'd be kind of neat. It's already starting to stiffen up a little bit, which is cool. It's fun. Ooh, that one's a pretty one. Do that. See, this part would be the bottom of the project, so let's just dump a bunch of them in there. There we go. Might as well, right? Might as well just dump a bunch of them in there, move them around, get them looking cute. Get them in there where they're under the resin for sure. Some of these shells are pretty light, so I have to shove them down. They're pretty small shells, which is perfect for this, but I want to make sure that they're... See, I don't know. Maybe this won't work. Maybe this was a horrible idea. We'll find out. I think it's going to work fine, though. And then while we're at it, we can take some more of these guys, huh? Stick them in there. Let them sink down. Like little sand bits or something. Now, too, I have heard some people will, for instance, if this isn't flat when I'm done, if it doesn't wind up being a completely flat surface, it can be sanded to where it will be flat. So you can sand your projects afterwards. If there's like chips or whatever, you can sand them and fix it that way. So this is what my bottom looks like. I think that's kind of cool, you guys. That's cool. It's got a bunch of bubbles. Like I said, though, I'm not really worried about that because of the fact that it fits my theme here, which makes it super convenient for me, right? But like I said, the tip is to take a candle lighter or something like that and put it over the surface, and it will bring the bubbles to the surface. Now, this one over here is not dry yet. So it has not dried in the time period that was given to me, because I believe it's been about 5-10 minutes. Is that what I was given? Yeah, 5-10 minutes. So this darn light, this makes me upset. I'm pretty sure that I charged that as much as possible. But I am thinking, now that this is a little bit harder, maybe I can put this in at this point. But I'm not sure. It doesn't look like it's going to be hard enough yet for that now. So we're going to go ahead and not do that. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to put these in the sun. I will be right back. Direct sunlight, you guys. Okay, they are now in the direct sunlight. So let's see here. Maybe I'll make another pendant while we wait and see what happens there, because I'm really hoping that they do dry in a decent time for in the sunlight or whatever. Because what if I don't want to buy a UV lamp? What if I just want to put it in the sun and see what happens? So I'm going to check it in a minute or two too, to make sure that I can put in my little pendant thing. So let's make another pendant, why don't we? This one I think I'm going to do, my sister also gave me these little mushrooms and I haven't used those yet, so let's use those. I'm going to stick this further in here this time so that I get closer to the bottom, because I have this nifty other little thing my sister gave me, which is this humongous bag of moss. And I'm going to try and put some moss in the bottom of this. Let's get a little good little chunk. Good little chunky chunk. And let's just stick that guy in there. Oh no, I want you on the bottom. I want you in the bottom. I am shoving this thing down all the way in the bottom because I want to put the mushrooms on top of the moss. So, that's where I'm at right now. It's in the very, very bottom of it. And then I'm going to grab one of these mushrooms. These are so cute. They're really tiny little mushrooms. Okay, so I'm going to put some more of the resin in. And then I'm going to put the mushrooms in. And you can use anything with this stuff, you guys. Like, I've seen people use pebbles and little toys and all kinds of things. You know, once you get the hang of this resin thing, it's basically, you know, your imagination is the limit of what you could do with this stuff. So I'm just shoving this down into the center to make a little mushroom pendant. Then I'm going to add more resin. You're probably not going to be able to see on camera the mushroom pendant until like it's done, because I can barely see the mushroom because of the opaqueness of the mold. But it does look fairly cute. I think I got it. Like, it's a pretty simple, but oh yeah, you guys can see it, huh? It's pretty simple, but I think it would be cute. I like mushrooms a lot. Mushrooms and dolphins and mermaids. I mean, all that kind of stuff. Okay, I am going to go check to see if our other pendant is ready for our hanger. And while I'm doing that, I'm setting this other one over there. Oh yeah, you guys. Oh my goodness, it got hard that fast. Okay, that one's not done, but this one might be done. Wow. Oh, I don't know, it's kind of squishy right here. But the top felt done. I can't even put... I'm going to try and stick this in. Yeah, it's too hard. I can't. Oh my goodness. But then I can squeeze the sides. The top is completely hard, you guys, but I'm thinking I'm going to put it in the sun a little longer because it's still a little squishy on the sides, and that kind of makes me nervous. So I'm going to put it back in the sun for another minute. Let's go ahead and have a talk for a few minutes. So what do you guys think? I think this is a pretty cool project. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. I'm kind of still, like I said, I'm learning. This is something I've never done before. So it would take me a while to get the whole gist of what works, what doesn't, you know, what kind of things you can put in it, how much time you have to work with the molds. All of that stuff is something that takes practice, and that's okay. I enjoy that kind of thing. It seems relaxing, it seems fun, it seems like a creative outlet, which is always a good thing. I never have a problem with something giving you the opportunity to be creative and express yourself. That is like one of the best things you can do. It's one of the reasons that I do YouTube, you guys, is this is my creative outlet. This is my way of getting out my creative energy. And I get to share it with you guys, which is super cool, and I love that. But I totally encourage anybody that's crafty or anything like that that hasn't tried resin to go ahead and try it. Why not? Just like, you know, somebody who does acting and theater or whatever, you know, if you want to try YouTube, don't be scared. Go try YouTube. What's going to happen? Somebody going to have something to say? They're going to have something to say anyway, I promise. You know, that's the way life is. You're going to, if you don't have haters, you're not doing something right. So I'm putting all this stuff up. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see me try more craft stuff, please let me know in the comments down below. If I totally messed up this project and you're like, Rhonda, what are you doing? Let me know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm learning. So help me, teach me. I'd appreciate your comments and all of that. Let's go check our thing again. Hopefully we can open up one of these guys for you. I think we can open this one. And if I ruin it, well, I tried. So this is the first one, the first jewelry one we made. I don't know how I'm going to get it out of such a tall mold. This was something that I was kind of like, oh wait, maybe I can just push it. Look at, okay, I'm pushing it out. You guys, it's cool. I didn't even know that there was an angle down there. Okay, this is what it looks like, you guys. Check that out. How cool is that? I didn't realize it angles down. It's still wet right there. It is very wet right there. But it's still really cool. Yeah, look at that. Neat. Well, yeah. Is it on my hands? It sure is. But I had a really good time, and I'm glad you guys got to see at least one of the projects finished. Maybe I'll put the other ones that I did in a background. I do have more videos coming up as well. So I'll probably put the other two in a picture and the tag for this video so you guys can see what that looks like. And like I said, if you guys like this video, comment, show me the love, okay? I love you guys. Please subscribe, hit that notification button so that you can find out what I'm going to do next. I will see you guys next time. I hope you have a great day. Bye.